it's Kimberlee and welcome back to my channel. I make videos on all things lifestyle on a budget, and I'm actually thinking that this is going to become a series, but I want to be talking directly to content creators, and I want to expand on how you can reach out to brands or connect with brands. Let's start with the basics. You're just starting out with content creation, or you're interested in sharing your experience. That's how I kind of got into content creation. I am vegan. I've been vegan for almost 10 years now, or 10 years now. And when I started my channel in 2018, it kind of stemmed off that. I had already been watching people's YouTubes, and that's how I kind of got my information for vegan recipes, etc. But then when it came to products, I noticed people were claiming that things were a certain way, and then I would get the product and be like, it's totally different from me. This is strange. And so that got me riled up enough to set up my camera, sitting behind a trifold board with my scarf, in my glasses, talking about what I consider the best natural deodorant, because it was different than the ones that people were suggesting. Everyone has a voice, and I think that's what I thrive on. Look around your room, your space, your environment. What are the things you love in that space? What are the personal connections you have? What are the brands that have helped you build the current life that you have? That's where you should start. For example, if you're into makeup, you look around the room, my makeup's over there. I love that foundation. Do you know how hard it was to find that foundation? I love that one so much. I could talk for days about it. I love that brand. Every time that brand comes out with something new, I am so excited because I trust it, because that first time that I went in and finally found my shade match and I felt so confident and yada, yada, yada. Like, think about those feelings. Those are the things that I would think you'd want to share. Or maybe you're on the other side and you're like, oh, that experience with that one thing was so terrible, and I just want to warn everyone and just tell them to be cautious about said things. So that's what I'm gonna share. That's where you begin. But obviously, if you're reaching out to the brands and you want to connect with them, you're looking for more of like a positive experience. So I love this brand. Let me go see what their brand socials are. Like, what are they talking about? What are they sharing? Is there organic reshares on their Insta stories of regular degulars like us talking about their product? Sometimes there is, sometimes there isn't, just depends. But already seeing that, that's how you can connect with the brand. So hopefully you're, following them. Hopefully you're engaging with their posts, shoot them a DM, whatever, or respond to their comments. Oh my God, I love that. Like, respond with heart faces, whatever. Build something with them already. When you're ready to connect with them though, what I've learned is to ask the person in the DMs, what's the best connect for X, Y, and Z? Or I'm looking to collaborate. Who can I reach out to? That's the easiest, fastest way, is through the DM, as long as they're like active on there. The other thing is to go on their website, dig through and see where can you connect with the brand. The last way is literally when you see like info@soandsobrand.com. Like, if you have to start there, and then that's how you begin your pitch. So let's get really specific. You get an email. Subject line, I've gotten used to the my channel X their brand collab, something of the sort. Hey, it's Kimberlee X Elf Cosmetics collab. That's what I would do. When you get into the body of the email, my eyes, keep it simple. Keep it simple. Also, don't use ChatGPT. I get the ChatGPT thing, but it's so not personal. Anything that says unleash this is ChatGPT. And hey, I'm a victim. I have like unleash your creativity for my notebooks and all of that. And I realize now that even when I'm reading job descriptions for jobs on LinkedIn, when I see unleash your this, I'm like, that's ChatGPT. So it's now that ChatGPT has been around for a while, people can read the signs of those. So just, I say be a human, because again, organic is in, be professional, but also bring yourself to it. I'm gonna read an email from earlier on paid partnerships that I had. This was during the pandemic. So it was 2020. I was about 2,400 subscribers. And of course, because 2020 was like very dramatic and traumatic. So I said, hi there. Hope you're doing well and staying safe during this trying time. I'm a YouTube affordable lifestyle vlogger. I'd love to feature your denim in an upcoming video. Quick and easy for the first half. Tell them why you're excited for them. Who am I? I'm a YouTube affordable lifestyle vlogger. I would probably rephrase that a little bit better nowadays, but again, I was just starting out. But like, this is who I am. I've got my buzzwords really clearly, and I want to feature you. So it's not saying I want to do a paid partnership or I want free stuff from you. No, I want to feature you in my video. So I want to showcase you in my world for my community. I like to use words that are more human. It's clear that you have this environment already set up. Your ecosystem is already set. So the next paragraph I said, especially now that many of us are indoors, I think it'd be great to highlight a company that has affordable denim with a unique sizing guide that can be shipped right to your doorstep. I think my viewers would love to see a review. So this was really specific for the time frame that we were in. We were home. Everybody was indoors during 2020. And this brand was all about having this unique way of doing the sizing that was supposed to be exactly right for your type. And then it was going to be right at your doorstep. We can't go outside. So you're using these words that are just really highlighting the current experience that we're in. Highlight the unique experience that this brand offers that you want to feature on your video. And this is just a couple sentences. I even think I wrote a little bit more than I would now. Like nowadays, when I do reach out, I love a personal anecdote of why I'm connected to the brand prior to already knowing them. So I connected with Ninja and I had the Ninja Speedy. And when I pitched them, cold pitched them, my name is Kimberlee. I have a budget lifestyle channel called Hey It's Kimberlee, where I share product reviews and lifestyle videos for the budget conscious consumer, getting very specific. I have a series where I try kitchen appliances and I would love to feature the Ninja Speedy in an upcoming video. My viewers love to see products that make their lives 100 times easier, and the Ninja Speedy looks like a game changer. Clear. And then oftentimes, especially with the other name, I used to say, like, if you want to see my shooting style, here's a recent video and I'll link it. So you don't necessarily have to have the link in there. And at the end I say, like, I'd love to chat further about this opportunity and I'm looking forward to hearing from you. Those are two examples of really just putting it on them. And I personally think that that is super simple and all you need. Follow up from the denim one that I did when I reached out to them, they did say, in 2020 version, do you have a media kit? And I just sent them like a one-page splash. A quick note about the snapshot. I don't consider myself an expert on this because, like I said, I'm very like do my own thing. So someone else may have another video that's telling you otherwise. My little snapshot has a couple photos of me. It has my name. It has my little tagline. Then I have a little chunk of a paragraph about me personally because it's like, this is actually who I am. And then my audience, I have how many subscribers I have, what's the demographic, what's the regional demographic, international, etc., which I don't even know if those things are still important anymore. I have all my socials, and then I have like an achievements section of like high views, etc. Here's this, and then the collabs I've previously done. You kind of like throw the ball in their court. So you have not yet said anything about payment. You've not said anything about being gifted. It's hard to predict where it's gonna go, but if you're trying to look for a paid sponsorship, you kind of just have to like steamroll forward on what you're looking for. So specifically with this brand, they asked me a little bit more about myself, asked for video samples. I was happy to give them like just links to so that they could see further. Again, this was 5 years ago, so it is a lot different. I just want to say that I only had 2,400 subscribers at the time. So I was truly like shooting with confidence, but I was confident that we could connect because this was also like a smaller denim brand. Whatever brand it is, I also look up on YouTube to see who they've connected with, how many partnerships have they done. And I look to see how people are posting and if there's like a large volume or not. I know that there's space for me here. For a brand that might be like super popular, have an angle or an idea of what you're gonna do already. Okay, so once you're chit-chatting, you are gonna get to the point where it's like you have your rate sheet or something like that, or someone's gonna mention that, but have something to back it up. My content speaks for itself and the work that I will do for it, especially with long format. I would say anybody that's starting out, like your base should not be 100 and it should not be no $50. No, I'd say the barometer is at 300. Like just 250, whatever. Just always make sure that the usage fees are not included. If you're not familiar with usage rates or usage fees, that means that the brand has the ability to have that content and use it how they will for whatever set amount of time. I recommend that you lock it down to 6 months so you have control over that. And if they want more than that, up that fee, because that means they could use it anywhere and everywhere. I really try to avoid usage rates just because I like to own my own content. I'm very passionate about that. And if they say no, like you have to just be confident to be like, if they say no, like, oh well. It's unfortunate that they're saying no right now. If you really want to do the project, go ahead and do it. But like, Also, I'm just very passionate about getting paid for the work that I do. Hopping back on here real quick to interrupt to say, always ask for a discount code for your community because that's where it starts. And that's what's most important above all of this. Whenever you're doing a collaboration, you want to have something that you can give to your community that is watching and supporting you. So somewhere within that, whatever the deal ends up being or whatever, even if it is gifted, you want to always include, I'd love to have a discount code that I can share with my supporters so that they can shop at X, Y, and Z, or so that they can buy the products I'm talking about. Never have I been told no. I think that'd be crazy, but usually it's a 15%, a 20%, whatever, but you really want to just make sure that you can include your supporters. That's my video for now. Like I said before, comment down below. Give me some direct questions if you have, so I can make another follow-up video. I didn't start reaching out and doing paid partnerships, so I had about 2,400 subscribers. But I also didn't have massively large views. So really think about that. Like if you have tons of views, like especially on TikTok, if you have like 10,000s and whatever and up there consistently, you have more to barter for your engagement rate when you're reaching out to brands. And then yeah, if you only have 1,000 followers on Instagram, or what is it, TikTok. If you're on TikTok and you have like 1,000 followers, all your videos are in the tens, 100,000s, you better be shooting to get paid. Some people can have 1 million followers and no engagement rate. So I think you should at least start the 250 and go from there. And that's only if you're not including usage rights. Go at your own pace, but I'd rather do gifted. Then maybe I'll post something, maybe I won't, versus them send me something and be like, for $100, you have to post this. And then you also have to give us the content rights. No, no way. So that's my video for now. I'm really looking forward to conversation in the comments. So comment down below. Any direct questions or anything like that, leave those below so I can make a follow-up video. Thank y'all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the ride and I'll see you in the next one.